You want to end up like Bauer?
Yeah, with
Huh?
the sideways hat, dude. Like
You want to end up like
this is
Bauer,
What's going
friendo?
on, my
like, why is he
fans,
wearing the
my
hat like
friends, my
this?
loved
Why would he
ones?
put it on like
I don't
this?
know what to call
This is
y'all.
like
Because
the
it's
worst.
2004.
Subscribers or fans or it wouldn't be truthful. The truthfulness, you guys are
He's
the
just
best
wiggered
things in my
out.
life. And all I can do
Rockstar.
is say thank you.
Jeez.
That being said, let's get this stuff
Yeah,
out
you
of the
should
way
be-
because we got to try to make a living.
You should be more respectful to women, friendo. Honestly.
For this YouTube, this non-existent.
Yeah, no Vietnamese girlfriend that walks like an Egyptian
That thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button,
and tries to
Consider
baptize the
becoming a member on this
neighborhood
channel for
blacks.
exclusive videos and unseen content,
Like
and
Avery Rampart.
vlogs that are too hot for YouTube.
Yeah,
I think
probably, like,
Avery is younger than
Conspiracy
42.
videos that are too hot for YouTube, and
Their hormones are probably crazy, so they want sex all the time.
But
But then they're gonna crash. You gotta
I
get
would
rid
too,
of them before
Stan.
50.
That I just watched
Gotta get rid of them
for
probably by 50.
Mm.
You know, you got like 42. I'd say you got 8 years of mileage before you gotta fucking.
That is gross,
gotta
Stan.
fuck-
I hope you're okay.
What happened to Stan?
He fucked 2 or 3. I like how it's 2 or 3 and he doesn't. He's
How
not
do you
sure.
know?
He's
Did you
not,
ask their
he's not
vaccine
sure
status?
about the numbers. About 2 or 3, I think.
Did you ask vaccine status?
Well, he's in a liberal city. They probably got it fucking tattooed onto him.
members only, so please consider becoming a member. Couple bucks a month. Really appreciate it. Consider donating, and when and if I go
One was with a
live
rubber.
soon, and I
Well, that's
think I
almost
will.
worse.
It's almost
Stan.
like it doesn't even count.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense why you said 2 or 3 now, because it's not. It doesn't count. I don't know if the third one counts.
Yeah,
It was with a rubber. I say no. I say
Yeah, that's it. If you're keeping track, then that one doesn't go on your list because you use the rubber. If you're keeping track, Stan, that one doesn't
Super chats,
count.
whatever, to support your boy. Appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. And I wanted to remind everybody, a bunch of people have picked up merch recently, and I thank you and I support you. And every time you pick up a t-shirt through my merch store, links down below, I send you a video gift response. And I
Like just now new? Because we're gonna be watching his newest one.
Shirts are limited. There's only a few
They put out the other
left.
day.
And I
About
cannot
us?
put them back on the store that I know of. So
Rockstar, dude.
pick some up if you want the.
It'd be better if it was World Star.
Want a shirt before they are gone. There's only
Yeah, that's the one.
I think about 4.
It'd be
or 5.
funny if it was just like a bang bus hat.
That was so. Yeah, there's also other shirts on there. Consider picking up some merch, doing all that stuff, supporting your boy. Appreciate you, love you.
Mikey's gonna be
Let's
holding
go
the
on.
camera
That would be.
on the bang bus. He's gonna be filming Ramon. He's gonna be holding the camera.
All right, guys, I'm addicted. That's gonna be the title of this video. I'm addicted.
Starts talking about
to
he's
something, and I
addicted
have
to porn.
admit it. I'm addicted to political television. Goodness gracious, what's going on? That's right.
Yeah.
I go to bed, I put on, whether it be CNN, Fox
When do you think he
News,
goes to bed? Like 4 in the morning,
Right,
5 in the
let it
morning?
play while I'm sleeping. It enters my dreams.
That's probably a big contributing factor as to why he feels like shit. No doubt. Just
Yeah,
like
It's just
consuming
news all the time.
mainstream media, whatever it be, like news. That's
So
gotta like
depressing.
fuck with your head.
Yeah.
News in general, but especially that slop.
Yeah, that's gotta really fuck with your head.
He's falling asleep to it. Jesus.
Yeah, and it's entering his dreams.
And then every time I watch like a movie or something like that, sometimes
Edges to
I
C-SPAN.
like to find those type of movies like the Tom Clancy
The
movies,
female anchor on C-SPAN.
political thrillers, and all that other stuff. And I'm currently, and one of my favorite shows of all time is The West Wing. I love it. I love the show called The Newsroom by Aaron Sorkin. And now I'm currently hooked You guys thought, oh, I was going to admit I'm hooked on a drug or something like that. Didn't you? Didn't you?
For food.
That's called clickbait.
No,
It's called getting some damn
your,
views.
your drug is food
What you gotta
and,
do on the
and
YouTube
sadness.
You guys want to be mad at me? Don't be mad at me. I ain't lying. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm addicted to political television or thrillers or movies. And I'm currently addicted to a show called Madam Secretary.
What?
Sounds terrible.
I'm not going to give a whole review of it, but stars Taya Leone, David Duchovny's wife. I met her when we were filming Evolution many years back.
Her?
And
Many years back, 22 years to be
CBS show
specific.
that aired like in 2014 through 2019, maybe.
If you saw him today, he'd probably call
It's
him
about Hillary
Jack.
Clinton.
But
That's
yeah,
You'd probably call
I'm
him
addicted
Jack
to
because
that.
he wouldn't remember his name.
And
Like, hey,
that's
Jack
all-
Bauer,
all
how's it
I've
going?
been doing.
Not even bad, just
Work.
Jack.
I've been trying to come up with some concepts, trying to put together a podcast for you guys, trying to get some guests, trying to do a lot of things to make this channel a little bit bigger and better. And it's kind of a bad time to do that, let's be honest, because YouTube censors almost everything. Anytime you
Yeah, I was thinking the opposite, ToomTube. I think he's been looking way more bloated lately.
say a bad word or you talk about something that's scary, the video gets flagged, it needs to be reviewed. And to be honest with you guys, I don't have that many subscribers. If you guys could help me out and get me more, I'd appreciate it. That's why we have to do memberships. And YouTube still takes 40%, I believe. So, but yeah, I've been trying to put together some new content for you guys.
Wow, that was a
Ass to ass.
Seeking out alternatives
That was a
like
deep
Rumble.
thought.
I don't
He's
know
not
about
vaxxed.
Patreon. They censor as well, but I'll figure it out. But currently, I've been hooked because I've.
It's all right, Mike. You're no threat to the system. You could do what we do, and it's
Yeah, you
fine.
could say nigger constantly.
We could set up a members channel probably.
home lying down.
Like he could probably. Well, I don't
Watching
know. People might be
Madam
dicks and
Secretary.
just like.
And then I watch every other TV
report
show.
him.
Like I watch American Idol the other night, and I cry like because I follow their journeys and their stories. I'm addicted to like.
You didn't cry because you're following their stories on American Idol. You cried because you're almost 50, sitting in your box watching the 20th season of American Idol.
Yeah, depressed
Like,
as
who
shit.
gives a shit? Hey,
competition
Davros.
television, like singing television.
Hey,
I'm an old man. I'm an old man. Speaking of old men, I just wanted to wish my good buddy Daniel Fren Simulator a happy birthday. He's turning 45. I won't be able to go to your party. I think it's in a couple of days. Many of you
Like
guys
you
might
weren't
know
invited.
him, but he was the football player in the movie Mean Girls. You guys heard my audition story a couple
What?
videos ago about Mean Girls. But yeah, he was the actor that got the part in Mean Girls. That was the like gay best friend, the football player, and he's a good friend
All
of
right.
mine. Known him
all
for many
right.
years.
The gay best
That
friend.
being said, happy birthday, Daniel. Enjoy the party. Don't drink too much, and get your Jersey Shore on. Whatever. Pound the beat. Pound the beat. And speaking of television and movies,
He's pacing. This sounds like he's like doing like a set like before like a talk show, you know, when like the host comes out. He's like, yeah, you heard
Dude.
about this?
Well,
You heard
like-
about my friend from Mean Girls who's going to be having a party in a couple days?
the writers are on strike, and I 1,000% support the writers.
Boo! Boo!
Fuck.
Screen Actors Guild,
Fuck
Lazy
them.
fucks.
which I'm a part
They don't
of.
deserve it.
We already had our strike or a possible
They
strike
suck
a couple
anyway.
years ago, and so we can't literally like strike with them, but I think we can. It's kind of interesting. But you know, if actors have a job already with the script that's already in hand, you know, they have to go to work. But in solidarity, if actors choose to
Pretty much.
basically
I'm seeing all the photos from the writers' strike, and I'm just like, yeah, no, you people don't deserve anything. all just women.
Yeah.
It's all just like women and like just like
I don't understand
soy
what they're.
jacks.
I don't understand why they're.
They just
striking,
want more.
like-
They just want like wages raised, like the state, like probably greater residuals. But it's hard now because like in 2008, like when the writers went on strike, the Writers Guild, it was one of the big things was like because like DVD sales, you know,
Yeah.
were a thing. But there's no like DVD sales anymore, so I don't know how it works in relation to like streaming, like how you
Yeah.
get like residual. I don't know how that works because it's not like TV or something where like they can count. I don't know, but they don't deserve it. They don't deserve anything, right? Like Hollywood is so fucking shitty.
Yeah, they suck. They're the worst.
It did ruin. Like that's the thing. Like that strike, I feel like
They're like terrorists for our mind. Hollywood is terrorists for our mind. It's terrorism for our minds.
Really strike with the Writers Guild, then actors should not take auditions for whatever scripts are already written from the writers.
Mike's just gonna go
Actors
take a
should
bunch
not
of fucking
go to the job in solidarity with the Writers Guild.
auditions now
So
that
I'm
people
gonna take
aren't
that
working.
stance.
It's like, I'm gonna just undercut all them. I'm gonna be a scab.
Or go do any job. You know,
Is he
out of
serious?
solidarity with the Writers Guild. A lot of my
Is
friends
he
are
serious
writers.
right now?
I consider myself a writer, but I'm not in the union.
He hasn't worked in like 6 or 7 years, right?
I believe he hasn't talked about it, but
let's be honest, I wasn't acting anyway. And there
checked
ain't
out his
no
IMDb and he has a credit,
So
a
what
recent
am I being
credit
solidarity
like, from this
for?
year.
Or,
Hold
you
up.
know, it's kind of like a joke type sentiment.
It
But
might
I
just
mean
be a
that for you.
goof.
If any working actors
But it's on
watch
IMDb. Hold
this
up.
video, don't go to work. In solidarity with the writers. I don't know.
Yeah, 2023, Daisy
It's
Jones
really
and the
just don't go to
Six,
work.
one
If you
episode.
need the money, you got to do what you got to do.
I think that's
But
like
I
it's like an
1000%
Amazon show.
Go alongside with the writers, and I have solidarity.
Oh yeah,
for
it's
them.
probably terrible.
This is a big issue. Writers need more in residuals.
Trying to find him here.
Being an entertainer, an actor, a writer, it's an unstable job. It really is. Again, a lot of you guys think that we make a ton of money, you know, and that we're set for life, or we constantly get residuals. And
One
not
episode.
the case.
Ryan.
And I don't really want to go into details.
I don't know why he's not talking. I feel like he would have talked about it in like some of the videos.
With taxes and financial situations.
I don't know.
I just recently looked up my whole career
Okay, here we go. This is
and how much money I've actually made. Not
Wow.
with
Why is he
residuals,
saying? Why is he
but
saying
with
this?
just acting. And it's around a little over $500,000. And I've been an actor for 35
Fuck.
years.
Fucking A.
Just like
Pause
this
it.
year.
Fucking how? How does that work?
you get like one role a year.
Forever? Like, and it's 35 years, but like, yeah, like 35. Like he probably only made what, like $1,000 an episode on Salute Your Shorts.
Maybe. And you know,
Maybe.
well, he talks
It might
about it
have
in a
been just
second. There are
contract.
residuals, but there's also like I think the bulk is probably in
Those movies. towards the end.
Evolution, probably Dude, Where's My Car.
We probably
those-
got like 30 grand a piece.
Those are probably his biggest
Most.
roles.
What do you spend his money on?
Started
Food.
like pretty much in '88. I did a little bit parts, I think like in '86 or something, like when they gave me the little part on A-Team and some other stuff like that. But the official time I joined SAG and everything was 88.
You had to buckle down the
And,
entire
so that-
time.
I consider that my official date. And I've only made I've made about $500,000 in my entire career.
Isn't that like 15 or 20 grand a
He-
year?
he,
Not even
yeah,
20
he-
grand.
I went after and looked up all that stuff, and then
He's a struggling
then I
actor.
said, hey,
What's up,
let me try
Truth
to-
Shock?
Let me try to look up with residuals for 30. But so I ended up.
Yeah,
in
he
the
signs
quarter,
those bootleg copies
750,
and sells them.
1,000 range for my entire career. I actually ended up closer to 700,000, but I figured, you know, if I make money selling T-shirts or doing other things, that would
It's not
add
acting.
to it, you know, like to the career.
That's
So,
not
I
acting.
think I'm at like 750, 3/4 of a way to $1 million. People say, "Oh, that's a lot of money," but think of it over a 35-year career. Is that 2,000 a month? I didn't do the math that far. I should do
No.
it now that I'm talking to you guys.
No, that's
But
not.
how much is that a month or a year?
It's like 1,200 a month.
750,000 over a career.
Maybe a
Times
grand.
10 years would be what, 75,000? But we're over 35 years. So you got to break it down. That's somewhere around 20,000, 18,000 a year. So let's be honest. That
Oh, I thought we were still off
how
the
much
500,000. He's
money
going off
I've
700.
possibly made.
He's bringing in residuals.
Yeah,
I think
either
he's
way.
still being a bit generous, but
Either way, that's
My
not
entire
$2,000 a
career
month.
with residuals and the little bit of extra income that I get from Cameo or merchandise or stuff like that. Even YouTube. So I don't think I'm a millionaire.
Damn.
I never was.
Damn, I'm doing
But
better than
it's
Mikey
really
after
weird to break it
1
down like
year
that, guys.
of
Sorry,
selling
this is
video
what my
games
brain
and
does
Pokemon cards.
when I have so much alone time.
I sell $2,000 worth of
interesting.
shit a
Alright,
month
so-
at least.
Again, I just wanted to. I don't know if it's dispelling a myth, but I just wanted to be honest with you guys and tell you that I've been looking at my career, how much money I've made, and I'm blessed to still be alive and have a studio apartment, whatever, with that type of money. Again, it's not that much money. People think it's a lot, that we make a lot more than that.
At least, Blogger,
don't.
yeah.
Not unless you're one of those big actors that you get.
I've sold over
$1 or $2 million
$10,000
every year,
worth
you
of
get
shit
like $1 million
since
or
January
something.
already.
Or you were on a quality TV series on prime time on a big network back in the days where you got like 10,000 an episode. How much did you get paid on Salute Your Shorts? That's what everybody's gonna ask. We got SAG. We were on an after deal. It wasn't SAG after. It was.
Oh yeah, you get
you went
so much
the
from the
wrong
back.
route, Prophet.
And we got.
I know, I
minimum
should have become
wage,
Indian.
Or what do they call it? They call it scale. And it was $1,500 an episode. And we only did 26 episodes total. $1,500 an episode. I can't speak for everybody else's contract. I can only speak for mine. And I hope I don't offend any of the other cast members. But yeah, fuck it. Show hasn't been on for 30 damn years. If you get mad at me talking about contracts, y'all are stupid. People shouldn't know your money situation. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm broke.
Well, you got none.
poor, and trying to pay my.
So that's the situation. You have no money.
What was the
It's not
lady
like
that
you're
was
telling
on
them
the-
how much you have.
The Will Smith show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that got fired. She made a video talking about, I'm just trying to buy food. I'm trying to buy Oscar Mayer wieners. Something like that.
What?
The lady that played the aunt.
Well, he insults his viewers all the time. It's nothing new.
The actress. But yeah,
I don't know if he insults his viewers, but he gets very standoffish. He doesn't like being confronted with the truth.
That's a decent chunk of engine blogger for 1/4.
I can't say we, I gotta say I made $1,500 a show for
That's a
26
decent
episodes.
chunk of
Plus,
engine
we got
blood.
some of us have managers that take upwards of 15%. We have agents that take 10%. So that's
Aunt Viv?
25% right there. Then in taxes, I don't care what people say in California, it's always been around 30%. So if you add it all up, we lost about 45 to 50% of our money. So every episode I made $800.
800. What's that adjusted for inflation from 1990?
8,000.
I think you're right, Tab.
Probably like 2,500.
Maybe 20,000 off the Salute Your Shorts. Yes, the residuals helped out.
Nah,
So I
Tim's
probably
not
about
white.
20 grand.
It's all LARP.
25 grand in residuals over the years.
There was two Aunt
Now I'm
Vivs,
getting
friendo.
residuals, and that's another reason why
There
I'm
was
talking
fat
about it.
Aunt Viv, and then there
I
was
got,
skinny
like,
Aunt
a few
Viv.
residuals coming from it, and I think I'm getting 10 of them.
I always get it confused. I get Viv confused with Harriet
Yeah.
from Family
Fat-
Matters.
Fat
I think
Viv
Harriet
in, what,
was
the last
always
season?
Harriet was
last
always the
season?
same, right? Yeah. I don't know if she was fat. I think they just changed her. I don't ever remember her being like
Well, she wasn't
specifically like
super
being like
skinny
fat.
like the other one. The other one
Yeah,
was
maybe
like
not.
the bitch from James Bond movie.
Mm.
And
I can't remember
they're
her
all
name.
$10, $9. Like
African.
$9.20, $10.14. I guess for streaming on Paramount. And then to end this, people are like, why are there only 10
Yes,
episodes
Blogert.
of
The other
the
one
show
did
on
look
Paramount
PG.
Plus?
1,800 after
the
inflation.
theory
I
is
said
they don't have all the
2,500. I was
episodes.
close.
Maybe they lost the tapes.
Generous.
The original tapes. They're in
My
the
grandmother used to eat radish
the creator of
sandwiches.
the show,
That's
or
insane.
people that
Yeah,
I
it was,
know about
That's fucking
or the
crazy.
contracts were
Bread,
not
butter,
clear. They haven't
pepper,
been renewed
radish,
with the unions.
radish
Wow,
sandwich.
you really want to burn?
But there's only
You really
10
wanted to
episodes.
burn her mouth, huh?
I know. Adding the pepper to the radish, that's a bit much.
I gave you guys a bunch
Yeah,
of
that's
inside information.
as psycho
Hope
as
you
it
guys
gets.
enjoyed it. I appreciated it. Just wanted to talk to you guys for a few minutes. Get on here.
Yeah, she loved
Worm.
radish. She was a
Worm,
regular
our-
Fraggle.
Days, which is a
Our
blessing.
sister ate mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Makes me want to vomit thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it always helps when you.
Oh God, it makes me want to puke. I hate
Radishes
that
are
so much.
spicy. Yeah, right.
I just realized I
hate her for that.
Cut out red meat
I
completely.
gotta like breathe. I hate that. I
completely,
hate those
and I love
memories of her
cheese.
making that and grossing me out by eating it.
Yeah. So I'm losing a lot of foods at my age that just make me feel like poo-poo. And now I'm realizing what people said when I was younger. I used to talk to people and they're like, oh, I don't want to have that hamburger or I don't want to eat that quesadilla. And you're like, why? They're like,
You're like, well, I'll take
feel
it.
like crap for
I'll take anything you got.
I get it now. I get it.
Oh, that's yucky to have.
Yeah,
With all my
I had to
health
shut off
issues and
Fish Tank
everything,
earlier because Airsoft Fatty
can
was eating
maintain
Oreos with
constant,
ketchup.
That's
better
fucking so
lifestyle of
gross.
Eating.
I was like, nope.
feel that way.
Oh, it's like
It was
the
And
peppermint
it's been a good-
patty.
It's been a good week.
Yeah.
Peppermint patty.
So
I
let's
was
hope
like,
for
no,
another.
no.
I just got to find the
No.
discipline and the power to not every once in a while give in to, the quesadilla, the cheese, or putting cheese on my turkey tacos, which I tend to eat turkey meat for the most part.
Why not just eat red?
Yeah, I need to do more cooking videos. I know. I need to put in editing software on my computer. My computer acts up every once in a while. And
Jesus.
I've been
We're going on. When did he start his newest rebirth of like doing like, I'm gonna. No, yeah, it was like probably January. So we're on like month
That's
5.
4 months.
Yeah.
4 or 5 months. I gotta do this editing software. I've been there. And it's every winter where it's just the winter just makes me depressed. And
Yeah, he's in
got no
LA
excuse
though.
because he's in LA.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and then I snap out of it as soon as the snow's gone and I can like start doing stuff again, moving
Yeah.
forward again. Just the winter just slows me down from like January to March. But like I know what he's talking about, where you're just like, you just keep telling yourself you're gonna do something, and then you're like, oh shit.
That would maybe have.
He's just
better
never
video
gonna
on
snap
audio
out of
so
it.
I can
Yeah, but
just
you've
never
got
snaps out of it.
some things going on in your life
take a walk around
compared to
Well,
him.
like I'm
that
just
was-
saying, like, and I'm saying the only time I get stuck is in that like
Yeah.
Why do we call
deep,
it videotape?
deep in the winter
And
when the snow is like 3
on a
feet high.
microchip? I don't know. That's a toilet thought.
And it's
for
just like I
another
just
video.
don't want to do anything.
But I wanted to get a camera or something because I have a DSLR from many years ago, but it's too big. It's like so heavy. I'm already going to be out of breath if I'm walking and talking.
You can can someone edit that to make it look like he's jerking off?
I kind of wanted to do like a podcast where I just walk and talk, kind of like what I'm doing here, but while I'm getting
DTs,
exercise.
tricky tacos.
I can't really do it on my iPad. That you guys.
Yeah, that is a major overreaction.
But I'm blessed to have the
Dan,
iPad.
chill,
My
bro.
phone has really bad microphone recording.
You're not bringing that attitude into the streets, Dan, are
I
you?
forgot what it's called, DJI Pocket 2.
I mean, maybe that's good because that's the sort of attitude you need in the
thing where you
streets.
can-
Well, I mean, you don't want to go being
like
just
HD
be ready
or 4K,
be ready to fight
and
back, but don't go
you can
assaulting
have a little
people.
lavalier mic attached, and you can just hold it. It's very small and thin. You can hold it while you walk and talk, and then you can actually press a button and it'll turn the camera around and get the view, and it'll follow your face. And it's like $400. I could barely afford my rent, which thank goodness I have enough money to pay my rent for like 3 months now, which is a blessing in disguise because I've really been struggling. But hey, if you guys feel free to donate for maybe I should make a GoFundMe, but
It sounds like a nightmare. You know, like the nightmares you have where you're like back in school and you're like, God, I gotta.
Yeah, that
What,
sounds
here,
like Mikey's life.
well, here's
That's like
a,
Mikey's life.
yeah, like that's a nightmare. Is fucking like you're like 46 years old and you don't know if you're gonna be able to pay rent next month. That's a fucking nightmare.
I
Yeah,
hate asking you guys for you guys
can't
have
wake
already
up
saved my
from,
life
dude.
so many times. But yeah, if you feel like donating, supporting, buying merch, maybe
Yeah, dude, I have
can
nightmares
pick up
where
a
I just, like,
camera or a
haven't
new
been to
phone.
class
How
all
much does that
semester
cost
long.
nowadays?
Yeah, dude, that's it's
Newer type
it's so weird how that's a fucking common. I heard a
I
good.
hate college. I hate college so much for doing that to me. I swear that's what's wrong. I hate
It's still
college so
It's
much.
still like high school for me. I think
I'm in
usually like
college, and I'm like, I
maybe
haven't
I'll be
been
in
to
college
class,
sometimes.
and I'm at the midterm or the final, and it's like, oh man, I
Yeah,
fucking blew off class for an entire semester. And it's like reoccurring where I'm like not going to class, not going, and I like know I like had these. I had like, okay, this is crazy. I
it's
had
just
like
like
this.
real life.
No, I had these dreams, dude, where I had a full fucking class schedule, but there was one class I wasn't going to.
Right.
Is that
There's always
fucking crazy?
no.
And I
I've had
knew,
the same ones. It's there's always like one class that you're not attending, and you're
feel
like, I
like,
can't graduate. I can't graduate if I
yeah,
don't.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, mom's gonna be pissed because I'm just fucking blowing off this class and just not going, and I know I'm supposed to go. And then I got like my report card and it like said that I didn't go. And then I like tried to go and catch up all the work. Dude, my dreams are fucking whack.
You guys are like 40.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know about
Like,
that
what's
one,
going on in my
Davros.
head? What is going on in my head?
It's not you, dude. It's like tons of people have that. Like I have it. Like I've read like it's a very common. I actually read about it. Like someone posted like their own theory of like, um, it's like a dream of anxiety about like entering like into manhood. So we used to dream about like going to like war and stuff and being in like or like fighting or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
But as we've like passing like school or whatever is like, you know, entering into adulthood. So it's something to do with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Phone, probably 400 to get a good one. Hopefully with it unchipped or whatever they call it. All right. Guys, I hope you appreciated this like 20-minute video of me just talking about life.
Always.
I had a little bit of time to spare, and I just wanted to talk to you guys. I know it's not live. I know it. I need to do more live.
It's not about getting bad grades. It's about just
but I got
skipping
some
class.
things in the works that
Not being
I'm
able to
hoping
graduate.
to come to you
And
guys.
just not
So consider becoming
understanding
a
why you're
member,
not going to class.
and check out my reviews and some former videos. And all I can say is from the bottom of my heart, whether you believe me or not, you like me or you
Oh
don't,
yeah, pretending like you've never had that dream.
thank you. Take care of you and your family. And if you're struggling with depression, anxiety, or whatever, it's tough. Just know you're loved, you're wanted, and you're on earth for a reason. Remember, hate can't hurt happy. So try to be happy. And if you are happy,
That's a good Hitler impersonation, Stan.
love you guys. Have a blessed day. And I'll see you on the next video. And if there's any topics that maybe in a video like this you guys want me to discuss, I'll do story
Pornography.
videos a little bit differently. I guess this
Favorite
was like
porn
an
star.
update video. I
Thoughts
just
on
wanted to get something
Ramon's
out to you guys,
voodoo
'cause it's been a
arrest.
few days. I just wanted to give you guys an honesty. But if there's anything you want me to talk about, something, let me know down below. I do read the comments, and hopefully I can remember or write it down, and maybe next time I'll talk about it. And I'll also say hi and shout you out. Thanks, you guys. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Pick up your shirts before they're gone. If you
White
want
power.
Zeke the Plumber shirts, they're almost gone. They're the most popular shirt on the
That's
page
pretty
so
wild,
far.
dude.
Love you guys. Later.
That's crazy, DoomTube. That's scary.
Yeah, that sounds way spookier than missing a
We don't
class.
get we've gotten like 2 tornadoes here in my entire life, and they were so minor That they're not scary to me because I've never seen a real one.
It's creepy when like, I mean, I'd be way more scared about it if I were in like the Midwest, you know, that then you
Yeah.
got to worry, but we get them sometimes here and
We got hills. We got too many hills and mountains here for that.
not nice getting the little windmills are creepy too.